I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradict me. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thanks for coming. If you are old here, thanks for sticking with me. Don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I am talking about grief. I'm talking about certain things I got to know about grieving, things that helped me on my grieving journey. I'm still grieving, but like there are certain things that calmed me down. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense, but you understand. Grieving is a natural response to loss. It's something that comes up when you lose a loved one. And if you don't know me, my name is Wilhemina. I lost my dad. I think in 2015. I lost my mom last year in April, and I lost my dad 2015 February. Yeah, it was a day before my mom's birthday. So it was on a weekend, a Saturday. I lost one of my uncles, and on Sunday I lost my dad, and on Monday was my mom's birthday. You can just imagine like the pain, the torture that this came with. Yeah, so when I lost my dad, I was young. I didn't know anything, but I knew it was an accident. It was an accident that came on news. It was everywhere. I was in the boarding house at that time. So how I got to know, I went for an excursion, right? And my dad was supposed to come for the excursion. He was supposed to bring me something, but he didn't come. And that morning, my mom came to my school to bring me food that I'll take to the excursion. Yeah. That at that time my dad was already dead, but I didn't know. So I saw my mom, and then she had cried so much. I asked her what was wrong. She said, "Oh, she lost her friend." I didn't want to ask questions. She told me she lost her friend, and I didn't know that I would lose my dad. So yeah, so I went home, and then I was told I lost my dad. So fast forward, in 2023 April, I lost my mom. My mom was sick. Yeah, and I was in the university first year. I wasn't at home at that time. I was in school. I was writing exams, and I came home for vacation on Wednesday, and Thursday I was told I lost my mom. And the funny thing is, that morning I called my mother, and then my auntie told me that my mom was asleep. In the afternoon I was there, and then my family members came around, and I was told that my mom kicked the buckets. I don't even know why I'm laughing, but I would say it hasn't been easy losing both parents at a very young age. It hasn't been easy, and then I am the only child. I feel the pain alone. I don't have anyone to go through that pain with. I'm the only child. I am my own responsibility. So you can just imagine how that felt. One thing I would want you to know is you don't start feeling the pain immediately the person dies. You feel the pain after the funeral, when family members show you their true colors. Because yeah, I my dad's dead. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know whether I'm a witch or something, but it's hard for me to cry. Even my mom's dead, I couldn't cry that much. But after the funeral, when you get to realize that some people don't care about you, they just move on, they don't even check up on you, nothing. That's when you start feeling it. You're like, oh my goodness. And you start realizing that you're actually lonely. You start feeling like lonely. You get angry at God. You be like, God, why did it happen to me? Sometimes you are in denial. You don't want to accept the fact that this person is actually gone, and you are never going to see the person. Like, death is final. You are never going to see the person. You'll be depressed. Yeah, I was depressed at some point. I was also angry at God. I kept questioning God. Why would this happen to me? Why would this happen at this time? I need my mom. My dad is already dead. I need my mom. But you take my mom to away. I didn't understand. I didn't like I stopped praying. I stopped reading my Bible at some point because I'm like, hey, moving on is so hard, especially when you randomly remember that this person is never going to come again. You are never going to see the person. The person is gone forever. You will never see the person. You have to move on, and it is very, very hard. It gets to some point where life really hits you, and then you're just like, oh my goodness, I wish my parents were here. I wish my parents were here to do this for me. At least you know that they're your parents, and then they are going to support you. Yeah. One thing I also want you to know is the pain is the pain never completely disappears, but as time goes on, it becomes bearable and the pain will lessen. And then it's not all about the time, it's also about what you do during that time that would help you. Also gets to some point where you just wish God would hug you. It gets so hard sometimes, but then sometimes you feel like talking to someone. You really want to talk to me. I was really close to my mom. I used to speak to her about almost everything. So getting to I'm still trying to get used to the fact that I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not going to see her calls again. I'm not going to see her face. You see Snapchat randomly videos pop up. Yeah, 1 year ago, then I see videos and I'm like, oh my goodness, so I'm not going to see my mom again. But sometimes those videos, when they come up, they actually make me happy. I see them and I laugh. So want to know that talking about a person also helps. Talking about our loved one can also be important in our healing journey. You can just talk about the memories you've had with the person. I talk about memories with my friends sometimes. Something that my mother used to do for me, random things. Sometimes when I was in SHS, when I come back from school, then you see she'll pump food, plenty chicken on it for me. I really miss that. And yeah, when I talk about it makes me happy. So I think you should talk about the person, some memories you have with the person. It helps. I'll also say that you should find friends that are really supportive. My friends really helped. They did a lot for me and I really appreciate them. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate whatever you guys did for me. I would also say that cry if you want to cry. Don't put everything in you. My mom's funeral, I couldn't cry. It was so hard for me to cry. My dad's funeral, so I didn't really cry. I already said that after the funeral, that was when I started feeling it. Yeah. So it got to some point. One time I went back to my hostel and then I just started crying and then I couldn't even breathe that day. Oh. I couldn't breathe. I was alone in my room. I kept crying and then after crying I kind of felt relieved. When I finished crying and I went to look for some food to eat. Guy, even my mom's 1 year, I was like, oh god, the funeral I didn't cry. I'm not able to cry. This 1 year day, I'll cry to my ears and my eyes become big. But when I went, I couldn't even cry. The tears were not coming. Sometimes I wish I could cry to fill a bucket, but it doesn't work. So me, I feel like if you cry, it helps. Don't keep everything in you, else one day you will just break down. Bring it out. It really helps. Another thing I want you to know is stop drinking, smoking. No, don't do that. You should. If you do that, it just worsens it. You will finish doing that and you will go and find yourself lonely again. Don't do that. Instead of drinking and smoking, you could just take a solo trip, connect with nature. You can go to the beach, you can try new restaurants, new places. If you can afford it, it really helps. You can also see a therapist if you can afford one. Yeah, therapists actually help. Yeah, they help you. It's really, really, it's such a relieving thing. Yeah, that's how I feel. I spoke to a therapist at some point, and I think it helped. Number of times I have said, yeah, also go to the gym. You can start exercising, go to the gym, eat well, sleep. It really helps. I started going to the gym, but I went for just 2 days. I'll start again. But I think going to the gym helps. And yeah, instead of you can also go to the gym instead of drinking alcohol and being in your room and looking depressed. You get depressed at some point, but I feel like you should just get used to it. Yeah, you should just put it in your mind that the person is not going to come back again. So are you going to be depressed, be in your room, drink, smoke the whole time? No, you just make it worse. So I think you should go to the gym or connect with nature. It's very relieving. Ghana Nkokoe. Also tell you that pray, let God be your best friend. Talk to God anytime you need help. You can pray, you can read your Bible, talk to God. God is like he should be your best friend. Anytime you feel like you are depressed or anything, just pick up your Bible and pray. You should also do activities you love. Me, I like dancing. So sometimes I dance. I want to even join this Kizomba dance group. I'll pay for it and join because I feel like they really help. Yeah. If you also like traveling, yeah, I already said that you could also go to new places and go and try it out. It helps. Sometimes I just remember how hard it is to cry. I can't cry. It's very hard for me. Sometimes I try crying, but it doesn't come. And I don't know what's wrong. I don't know whether I'm a witch or something. It's at first I thought it was good. I don't know how to feel about that. But anyways, it's all good. I remember when I lost my when we went for the funeral, I remember how she was laid in state, how she looked. It didn't even look like my mom. I just kept remembering everything we've been through, the plans we had. We there was a lot, and then even my birthday, she had plans for me, but on my birthday, I just remembered the time, and I was like, oh my goodness, if my mom was here, at least I'll get some fufu. I just miss my mommy so much. Um, I I I pray I'll be able to get over all this. It's depressing. It's really really depressing sometimes, and it's really lonely. Sometimes you know that. Oh, how I wish I could call my dad. I could call my mom. Mommy, I want this. Daddy, I want this. And then I wish I had a sibling like an elder brother or something that I would talk to. It's just so depressing. It gets really lonely sometimes. Very, very lonely. And I'm not even going to like guys. It is hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. Especially when you know that this is the person you were really close to. She's the only person I was close to. I could talk to her about so many things. It's hard. It's hard. When my mom fell sick, I never imagined she would die. And when I saw videos of her when she was her sickness was getting serious, I was like, oh my goodness, is that my mom? I sometimes I blame myself for not going to see her for the last time, for not talking to her that much. Guys, it's a whole lot, and I can't come and say everything on here. But thinking about all those things make me so sad, and then sometimes I want to blame myself for her death, but I have to take it easy on myself, and I know that I'll be fine. Um, yeah. was my best friend. She was my best friend. She was my everything. She was the apple of my eye. She was the sugar in my tea. She was my everything. Like, those who are close to me know how close I was with my mom. Like, we could talk about so many things. We could fight. I remember she told me she wanted to eat shawarma. Oh my goodness. I just wish we could go back and then I'll get her the shawarma. And honestly, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. And I just wish that I was able to get a hostel early. If I got the hostel early, I would have come home earlier because I was done with my exams. Yeah, I'd have come home earlier. Or at least I would have seen her before she died. But it's all good. I guess sad sometimes, but I forgot to add this. Taking care of yourself also helps. You don't always have to look like your problems. You should do your hair, you should fix your nails, fix your lashes, look pretty, look handsome. Don't always look depressed. Don't go around walking like some wretched person. And maybe your excuses, I've lost my mom, I've lost my dad, so I wouldn't look nice. Yeah, I feel like you should look good. Looking good makes you feel good. When you look inside the mirror, be like, hey, at least I'm glowing, I'm this. Take care of your skin. Yeah, make them happy. And I'm also praying that I also make my parents proud wherever they are. I always pray for them to be in a good space or a good place. And I also pray that my mom will forgive me for not coming to see her for the last time before she died. I also appreciate the fact that I have people, and I really thank God that I have family members who reach out to me, who still call me, reach out to me, check up on me, and I'm grateful for my mom's twin sister. She takes care of me in school, and I can't wait to pay her back. She has really done a lot for me. I'm really grateful. And the family members who don't check up on me, God be with you. I know some of you watch watch me. Hello. To anyone who is grieving and is watching this video, I want to tell you that make God your best friend. Talk to God. You'll be fine. It's not easy, it's hard. I understand. You'll be fine, okay? Before I end this video, I would like to say a very big thank you to everybody that is following me, and everybody who subscribed to my YouTube channel, and all those who followed me on TikTok. I'm really grateful. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. I hope you learned something. I hope this helped. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful week. I'll post a video next week. It will be a vlog. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, do all that. Make me happy. Thank you. Bye.